Hey, what's going on? It's JoshieBear, and I don't want you to be alarmed. Nothing serious happened to me here. Yes, I'm all blue, and yes, I'm wearing what could be headphones, I guess. You can't see them, though. Just trying out some custom character skins that I've been working on. This one's a pretty simple one, but I had it uploaded and had an idea for a new video, so I wanted to just get it recorded, so I might put the old skin back on here a little bit later, but, you know, that's actually fairly simple to do. Alright, let me put my armor back on, and now you can kind of see a little bit better what he looks like. Yeah, got some headphones. It's not uber awesome, but hey. Just trying something new here. Okay, so today, I want to come outside here because I want you to remember all of those stone and torch markers that we put out coming back and going to our diamond mine that we discovered. And while I talk, let's check on my animals. I want to be able to get back there easily. And cows are doing pretty good. Let's see, I got a light gray sheep, I got a white sheep. Still got 2 pigs. I gotta find some carrots. But I need an easier way to get from here to there. And then I remembered I don't have to walk. I have all of that rail that I dug up from that abandoned mine. And I have gold, I have tons of redstone. I can make some redstone torches. I can make some powered rail and make myself a rail system from here to there. Now, what I don't want to do is mess up the rest of my land because I've got plans for that. But, you know, I do kind of need to incorporate it here. So, I guess, we want it to come to the house. We want it to come to the front of the property. So we'll probably need to build some kind of platform out here. And then we need to take probably a bridge of some sort out that way into our mine. So planning is going to be the big thing. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me build a bridge. I wouldn't do that to you. That's a little messed up. Hey, watch me build this bridge, and it'll take us 7 episodes just to get a rail done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you that there will be some kind of platform out here, I think. And then we'll probably send it out towards that torch and then out around those trees, and we'll see where it ends up. And, looks like I got some redstone out there. Alright, so I'm going to leave you for now, and when the magic of editing fades back to me, I will probably have my bridge done, I'm hoping, or at least my railway without the rails on it, and then we can look at how that's actually done. Okay, so we've got stuff started, and look, I've got myself a little platform, and I've got myself a track, like a man-made track there. That's it. Oh, too many times. Hold on. All right, so what'll happen is the minecarts will be stored here in a chest, and I have a chest in there that I'll put up there. I'll have a few minecarts in there. I don't need a lot of them. And then the track will start here. Now, what this serves as is a start and kind of a start and stop kind of position. And then you'll have a powered rail somewhere along here, because you can move the minecart just by pushing forward, and then it'll hit the powered rail and keep going. Now, there's 2 sides to this, not because there'll be 2 tracks, but because one side will hold the redstone torches for the powered rail, and as you see, it's going to come through here. Now, I want it to be I don't want to have to build up and above, because that's going to be that's a lot of work just for survival. And some of you would probably argue that this is a lot of work just for a survival game. But you know what? A lot of you play multiplayer survival, and this is something that you might want to try to do if you have a large group or a faction. If you play on a faction server, it might be something that might interest you. And I gotta make that one higher. I forgot. Just gonna make sure that I can turn at the right position and everything else. So, oh, wrong button. I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so day 2 of construction. As you can see, I had to sleep on the job, but I didn't want to be building a big bridge at night, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of monsters around. But look how far away I am actually from my home. That's how far I got in the day, and there's some more beacons out there. So we're getting closer. I guess another day. Here we go. Okay, so it's the morning of day 3, and as we turn around, you can see the sun is rising behind me, and we are in the swampland. You can also see some of my beacons down there, which means we are getting close. You see that waterfall off in the distance? We got to go all the way out there, and I don't know that I have enough cobblestone. So I'm going to go until I run out, and then come back to you when I've got a good break point. Okay, so as you can see, I'm back in my comfy home. Yep. Good news and bad news. First, the good news. Actually, no, let's go first the bad news, because you'll see the good news. The good news is I'm back home because the pathway for my rail system is done. The bad news is I grossly miscalculated the direction I needed to go. I was all the way out in the swamps, which is way past those trees and back around, when really all I had to do is cut through the clearing on the other side of that trees and then come over there. Now, well, there's no good news to go with this bad news. I also have lost my original gold mine. My beacons were just spread out everywhere. So I've basically claimed a new spot out there to make a mine. I did some improvements over there, just built some things up. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to try to get our track in place. So for that, I'm going to need a little bit more wood. Let's just go ahead and take that oak wood. I'm also going to need some redstone, and I've already made some torches. I was testing some stuff out. Let me put some of this other stuff away, like this dirt. I had to dig some stuff out, so I've got all kinds of stuff in here. Wood planks. Oh wow, got plenty of wood planks there. Okay. I may not need that. All right, but I'm definitely gonna need the redstone. What else am I gonna need? I'm gonna need the gold. I'm gonna need some iron. And now I've already made some stuff, but we're gonna make a few more things here. See here, 45. Yes. Ladders. I don't need ladders. Ooh, I need to put some of this stuff away. We'll put that in there. You see, I got some sticky pistons and some powered rail. Okay. We'll go ahead and take a stack of that. I need to... God, I got so much stuff just in there. Plants, animals, mobs. Did I put... I think plants go... Apples go with plants. We'll put our eggs in there. Put our rotten meat in there. Okay. Now we should be able to get the rest of our stuff here. I just want to grab as much of that as possible. Okay, so we need to go make redstone torches. Did I? Oh, I didn't even grab my redstone torches that I already made. Okay, so we got to make redstone torches, and we're also going to make a few powered rails, and hopefully we won't need any regular rail because the track is actually a lot shorter. Okay, so redstone torches. Those are simple. Redstone and sticks. That gives us that many. Let's go ahead and make those sticks. And let's just finish off this redstone here. Get us the rest of those. Okay. Now, powered rail takes gold. Which, we don't have a lot of, but, you know, we're starting a new mine, so we can replenish this. So we'll go ahead and make that. Now, each one of these will give us 6. So this will make 18 powered rail. Okay? So instead of iron, you use gold. Use a stick and a piece of redstone. And there we go. Now we've got even more powered rail. Okay? And then rail, regular rail, is like this. We'll just go ahead and use a stack of this, I think. 8. I think I can. Oh. I've already got 16. Okay, we can go ahead and do that. Just so we make sure we have enough. And each of those makes 16 rail. So we can go boom. That makes us a lot of rail. Okay, so we should have enough rail now. One other thing, we need a minecart. I'm going to put my bucket of water away. I'm going to set that in there, and I'm going to set that in there for now. Oh, I don't need that flint. We need a minecart. And we just so happen to have 2 of them. And we also need a chest. Because we're going to make a minecart with a chest. Minecart, chest. There we go. Now, for our rail, we are going to... I don't need any more of that redstone, but we could do some cool stuff with that. Let's put some regular rail in there. And we've got some powered rail there. I might want to put... Okay, so we will take the regular rail and set it down. And then we will put a powered rail right here with redstone. Okay, so these redstone torches are going to serve 2 purposes. 1, they power our rail, and 2, they actually will emit light. So light shouldn't be a problem. We can put more torches down if we need to. 9, 10. We'll go 15, and then we'll put one of those down and a torch. I'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, what I'll do here, I'll put one more set of 15 regular rail down, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we'll put a block up here. And then we'll test out this part of it just to make sure that we've got, that there's enough space there. Oh. And since I've never really done massive rail projects before, this is probably something that I'm going to want to do. Okay, so I get in the minecart, and I press forward. And wow, that's a little quick. I don't need it that fast. Okay. I don't need it quite that fast. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I guess what that's just shown me is I can probably take one of those out and get rid of that torch and put one of those in there. So that's going to be 30 between each one, because I don't need it to be ultra quick. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Dun, 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 dun. All right, put our cart back down. And then we get things going here. That's not too bad. So if I remember to do that about every 25 or 30, that actually should work out pretty well for us. Oh, there goes my minecart. Okay, let me get back up here, and then I'll break from you while I finish up this stuff, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna get to it because I don't have anything better to do. That's right. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, so for this type of survival game, this probably seems like a lot of overkill. But you know what? It's kind of fun to do this kind of thing. So I've got my track set, and I've got my mine ready to accept me. Let's take a ride. Of course, we just want to get us started, and then we go for our little ride here. And I'll put it in this view just so we can kind of see the scenery a little bit. We come through the mountains. Now this wasn't a short undertaking. I mean, this did take a little bit of time for me to do. There's a lot of time that you didn't see me that I put into this. And the cool thing about this track, you know, you're not going to fall off of those things. I got a few tweaks to make with the powered rail a little bit to help me get up the hill on my way back. But other than that, everything looks like it's working okay. I did have a creeper blow up part of my track, so I did have to make some repairs there. And we're here. I could try to push that up there. Okay, so, you know, getting it back out might be a little bit different. I may have to have this is weird playing like this. I may have to have a chest, or my minecart with chest on there, and put it on out here, and then kind of just load it up with stuff. So I could put like my gold and all my track and stuff back, and my redstone and all that. We'll put some more of this iron in there. We'll put that bed back in there. We'll put some of the junk back in there. Those torches there. And if we give it a little push there, it should make it back on its own. Now we could also use a powered minecart to do that as well. But you have to have the fuel to do that. So I'm going to let that get over there. We're going to come down and get our minecart back. And then we will get it on out of here. How about that? Oh, it came back. It didn't have enough. There wasn't enough juice. Well, it's... I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, it didn't have enough juice right there. Okay, we need to put a powered rail right there, looks like. Well, let's do that. It's all in there. Come here. Let's put a powered rail right there. That was one thing I was worried about. There's the powered rail. And the redstone. Well, let's just go ahead and push that back to my mine there. Go. That was one thing I was worried about, especially when I wrote it back before I started recording, just to see how well it would actually do. And it did okay, except for that little pass right there. Okay, so that's all the way down in my mine now. I probably should put... Alright, let's see here. Oh. That's okay. I think I'd rather walk down in my mine anyway. That was a good thought, but I think it's going to be better if I just walk down there, because I'll never get it back up. Okay. So if I just go ahead and put that right like that. See here. I got 2 minecarts. Minecart with a chest. Okay. So if we put that on my track this time, and we put all this stuff back in there. Let's just do that now. Just fit everything that I can in there. Why not? That back and that back. Okay, so that should make it back on its own. It's nighttime, so it's going to be a good time to take the cart back. This is the big thing. Like, let's say I'm done mining and I come out. Oh, it's night. I don't like that. Well, I can just take a minecart back. And we'll ride it back. And of course, we'll look at it this way because we'll be able to see the creeper there. All the monsters and everything. Now, if any of them get on the track, then I'm kind of screwed, but it looks like I should be okay there. And it looks like that cart's going to make it back okay, although I'm definitely going to beat it back. Didn't have enough juice. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to fix that. I think just a few more powered. Let me get out and fight this thing. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay, let me get back in my... I'm gonna have to put some fencing up. No. Go that way. Thank you. Okay, so they can definitely get up there. I'm gonna have to put something up around it to make sure that they don't. But other than that, it looks like it's working pretty well. Okay, so I'm going to take my minecart with me. And I'm now going to go in for the night and sleep. So all those monsters go away. Oh. Hey. You come here, mister. This guy's got armor on. I'm going to kill him for it. Oh, he didn't give me any of it. Oh, well. Okay, so... I didn't make it tall enough. They still died. Alright. Let me get a good shot here. I think this might be a good shot. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. Okay. So, we actually have transportation over to a mining facility, which is yet another improvement on our land, but it's going to help us adventure a little bit smarter, a little bit quicker. You won't have to watch me stumble across the land and try to find my way back. This leads directly to my homeland and to my mine. It's a brand new mine, so we haven't taken anything out of it, so we're going to have plenty of resources to work with. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you got some ideas, maybe not necessarily for your single player games, but maybe for your multiplayer. Hold on, I'm hungry. I need a steak. Maybe for your multiplayer adventures with your friends, and maybe your family, maybe your enemies. Who knows? Who cares who you play with, as long as you're playing. So that's it for today. Please make sure you leave your comments below if you get any suggestions on how to make my railway better. Also, click that like button. What's it gonna hurt? Just click it. I like it. And then, of course, you'll want to subscribe to the channel just because it's the cool thing to do. So I'm JoshieBear. Next time, maybe I won't be blue, and I'll see you next time. Steak.